Dear viewers, immigration rules are frequently changing, which is very important for migrant community and all of us. Why won't the world tackle the refugee crisis? Are the High Court judges under pressure by government policy? How deporting people silently? Why immigration detention center misbehaves with detainees? Is the immigration enforcement used by government lawfully? How immigrants are victim of domestic violence? What will be the UK relationship with the European Union after Brexit? Fear spreads. Protests across the world. We should know the reality. I try to collect all the latest immigration news regularly. If you like this video, please stay with us to follow my Facebook page and YouTube channel, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share with your friends. Let's go to the news. UK denies residency to London-born children of Dutch-Spanish couple. Children of couple who have lived in UK for decades told to prove they live permanently with parents. Philip Hammond to champion skilled immigration at FinTech conference. The speech will cement Mr. Hammond's position as a supporter of relatively high rates of immigration in the cabinet. Sweden will never go back to the days of mass immigration after failed asylum seeker launched Friday's truck attack in Stockholm, says the country's shell-shocked PM. Government immigration plans will undermine our degrees, say UK students. A national survey of British students highlights widespread concern over plans for tougher student visas for international scholars. Death at immigration detention centre comes under investigation. Man aged 43 died at the Verne Immigration Removal Centre in Portland, Dorset. Drop the target. Senior Conservative MPs demand 5-year immigration ban. Pro-Brexit politicians tell PM their hardline plan will deliver on the will of the electorate. Senior Conservative MPs are demanding Theresa May impose a 5-year ban on unskilled immigrant visas, arguing the focus should be on young, unemployed UK citizens. Drop students from the immigration target, and then drop that target altogether. A new survey reveals that the British people already realise how important foreign students are to our economy. Belfast city centre restaurant had illegal immigrant on staff. A restaurant in Belfast is facing a potential fine of up to £20,000 after an illegal immigrant was found working in it. Fly-by-night farce immigration could be even higher than official figures show, because migrants arriving at night aren't being counted. Official statistics are currently based on random samples of arrivals between 6 AM and 10 PM. Immigration may be even higher than figures show because pen pushers aren't picking up all migrants arriving at night, it has emerged. The Office for National Statistics revealed plans to launch new checks on nighttime flights in and out of the UK. UK universities want new immigration policy for international students. London, British universities have called on the government for a new immigration policy to encourage international students to choose the UK, after recent figures showed a worrying decline in the number of students from countries like India. UK needs immigration to keep service industries going, says ONS. Analysis also shows Eastern European workers do longer hours than others and are likely to be overeducated for their jobs. Immigration is particularly important to keep Britain's health service and its wholesale and retail, public administration and hospitality trades going, with more than 1.5 million migrants working in these sectors, according to a new official analysis. Mass immigration threatens the UK's booming economy. The jobs news keeps getting better. According to the latest official figures from the Office for National Statistics, we now have record levels of employment and the lowest figures for joblessness for more than a decade. May under new pressure from Tory MPs to exclude foreign students from migration figures. Theresa May's pledge to slash net migration into Britain could be scuppered by her party after a raft of Tory MPs have threatened a revolt if she does not exclude foreign students from official figures. Postcard from Latuke, Britain's migrant border deal with France at stake in election gamble. (2,169 Tier 2 visa certificates of sponsorship for UK visas available for allocation in March. Following the Tier 2 visa allocation meeting, the number of certificates of sponsorship available for March 2017 stands at 2,169, according to UK Visas and Immigration data. The department published its February report citing that its figures were correct as of 23rd of February, 2017. If you gain enough points, this should mean that you will receive a Tier 2 visa and then be able to apply for a Tier 2 visa. EU migrants make up 11% of manufacturing workforce, ONS. EU migrants make up more than 1 in 10 manufacturing sector workers in the UK, official figures have shown. It's a shambles. Data shows most asylum seekers put in poorest parts of Britain. Analysis shows 5 times as many live in poorest third of country as in richest third, sparking calls for overhaul of system. Hundreds of refugees missing after Dunkirk camp fire. About 900 people in temporary accommodation but 600 still unaccounted for, including unaccompanied children. Hundreds of refugees and migrants are missing and facing a night in the open after a large fire ripped through the Dunkirk camp where they were living, destroying the wooden huts and leaving the site uninhabitable. Call me British, American, Jewish, Londoner, just don't call me patriotic. Will self. It is a delusional form of patriotism that lies behind the populism of recent political upheavals. EU leaving migrants to drown, say rescuers who saved 2,000 from Mediterranean in single day. We are where we're needed. What's the EU doing? More than 2,000 migrants trying to reach Europe were rescued from the Mediterranean on Friday, while at least one person was found dead, the Italian Coast Guard confirmed. Dozens of Syrian refugees killed in blasts while entering Aleppo in buses. Buses could be seen scorched inside and out with dozens of bodies strewn across the ground. Home Office refuses to answer how convicted murderer was allowed into UK, where they killed again. Siobhan Armin stabbed former housemate George Kosmiak in a frenzied attack in Wolverhampton. The Home Office has refused to explain how a failed asylum seeker and convicted murderer was allowed into the UK to kill for a second time. Siobhan Armin, 37, stabbed George Kosmiak up to 23 times in a frenzied attack, just 2 years after being released from prison for shooting his first victim in the head. Six suspected illegal immigrants arrested by police near Cranwell are believed to be Iranian. 6 people, suspected to be illegal immigrants from Iran, have been detained by Lincolnshire police after being found at the roadside on the A17 near Cranwell. Low-skilled jobs should be done by students, not EU migrants after Brexit, says think tank. The vice-chairman of a migration think tank hit out at EU migrants entering Britain seeking low-skilled work, saying those types of jobs should be carried out by UK students post-Brexit. Thank you for staying with me. See you in the next video.